Right. What the fuck is up, everybody? Welcome to Stephanie's Comedy Podcast. Hell yeah, dude. All right. Well, we have a very special guest, and he's funny. He's a comedian. Ladies, he's married, so stop right there.
Just about, yeah. Yeah.
And his name is Ernesto Ledesma.
What's up, you guys? My name is Ernesto Ledesma. I've been a stand-up comic for about 8 years. I've seen Steph a lot popping up on my For You page, so, had to DM and tap in here and, come on here and smoke some bud with her.
Hell yeah.
And get to know you guys. Try to see what her demographic is like, right?
Right.
But yeah, man, I've been, speaking of smoking weed, when I started smoking weed, I was like a little late bloomer to the game, I think. I don't know when you started, but I was already like well over 21.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I was over 21 and I had roommates and we actually like all made it this
Roommates?
we made a decision to like should we start smoking weed? Should we be those guys? And
Wait,
then
but were you drinking
yeah.
like before and then?
Yeah, obviously, I still drink now, but it was never drinking was. I would just do it because it was something to do while everybody else was hanging out.
Yeah.
But then I started smoking weed, and I was like, "This I can get it." Right?
Okay, so when you first started smoking weed, did you know like sativa, indica?
I'm a huge nerd about everything that
Okay.
I'm trying to get into, so I'm
Uh-huh.
like, let me do all my research before. Dude, I got I had to go, lie to a doctor. They gave me one of those cards.
Also, okay, yeah, I forgot. Back in the days, for those of you that don't know, people had to get like a little
Yeah.
freaking card that
You would go
said,
to, like an Armenian doctor and be like, I can't sleep. They're like, it's very bad. Just smoke some weed. They give you like a prescription. It was like 150, and you would just get it for. I think it was like active for like a few years or something like that. And then you would have to go to the store, but it would still be like expensive, right? It would
Yeah.
be like I remember spending like $60 on like an eighth before. When
that was a lot back then?
like $60 on an eighth. Right now, you can get a whole ounce for $60 at a shop. You know what I mean?
I'm not really good with like those numbers.
I used to sell weed also. I have a weed necklace you guys can see.
Holy dude. That's hilarious. I didn't even see that when you walked in, bro.
Dude, it's crazy. Yeah, I used to sell
Hey,
weed.
are you wearing green or am I tripping?
Yeah, I am hungry. It's my favorite color. Shout out. Yeah.
The hat too. Oh my god, dude. What a perfect guest right now. Like for Stephanie's Comedy Podcast. Yes, we smoked, so ignore some of the nonsense or laugh about it. Okay, so you knew about it, you sold it, you knew how all that shit. Did you make like a lot of fucking money by the way?
It was mostly I would get extra, and this was already like I was late in my 20s when I was selling weed and stuff. But yeah, I would buy like a few pounds here and there and stuff like that. And it mostly wasn't to make a profit. It was just that I was spending money on weed all the time. So I was like, let me buy weed and I'll sell it, still smoke as much as possible, and then still make a profit. You know what I mean?
That's funny.
So I just did it out of pure necessity. It was just
Oh
like,
my god. I find that so funny. Like I would be scared to genuinely cuz that okay, so growing up I actually all I did was drink,
yeah.
okay? And then, smoke a little weed here and there, but I never knew how to do it.
Was it scary or what
I was scared of my dad.
Oh, that's the only person that Bear worked on?
Bro, yeah. No, my parents were just always like, they kept us away from that. And so we never were exposed, or at least I wasn't. Or I'm still naive till this day. I can't tell if someone's on.
They immigrated here, so they're born out there, right?
Yeah.
And over there is like my tia too. She just came from Mexico, and like I told you earlier before we started recording, it's like, dude, I'll literally drive my mom around, and I'm like smoking a blunt in the car. You know what I mean? So we went to my tia came here from Mexico, and so I went to go take my mom to go see her. So we got to my tia, gave her a hug, and immediately she started in about the weed because.
What did you say though? Like,
she was like really worried because to them it's like crack.
Yes.
Right?
You know what? You're absolutely right because my dad has this. Like he's really, really against it, and like I was telling you, he caught me at the age of 37. Mind you guys, I'm a fucking adult. You know what I mean? And this fool didn't talk to me for 2 weeks for that.
That's crazy. Dude. I think as soon as your name's on utility bills, you should be able to smoke weed.
Bro, I
That's
think it's
why.
because they're not. I just give them the money. Shh, leave that. Man, that's crazy. So your aunt comes from Mexico visiting you guys, and you're blazing it in the car while driving?
Yeah, while driving there, so I got there. I mean, I had just finished the blunt, so I was still stinking. You know what I mean? And then literally, I had to sit there and explain to her, just like, over here, you can go to the store. It's like part of our ecosystem, right? It's like,
Ecosystem.
I mean, you go, they tax you on it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Whereas like now, it's like if you go to the store, you buy weed, you give it back to with taxes, you're keeping the economy going.
Damn
You
it.
know what I'm saying? Like you're providing for a family.
This guy. Let's get fucking Newsom out.
Anyways, I'm running for governor of California.
Right? Listen, guys, we're gonna start a ballot in Ernesto.
Yes,
At least Orange County or something,
I had to tell you, oh, you know what I mean? It's just, dude, people would, if people are gonna wild out on anything, if they were the type of person that get wild on cocaine or anything else, or anything else, they're the type of person that get wild on weed. It's just you're that person. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? When my brother, I actually used to not smoke weed when I was like growing up, even though I had plenty of opportunities. Like growing up in the hood, it's everywhere, right?
Fuck.
But I was just,
My parents kept me from the hood. I don't know.
yeah, this is the real now. I was like a cul-de-sac. Jesus Christ. This is good. It's a one way. When you have a one way street, dude, that's good.
It's not my word. That's funny.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, I used to stay away from it because my brother, he used to get all locked out. When we were
Yeah.
when he was a teenager, he
Yeah.
smoked weed and be all crazy. But it was like that's just who you are. Like I had to explain, and you have to explain to your parents, like you can fucking overdo it on anything. On cheeseburgers, you can overdo it on cheeseburgers.
Already what I do. That's why they call me Tortarbi. Way to bring that out, man.
Yeah, that's the branding on brand.
Dude, look at the fake husband's wearing it. Got my QR code up there.
The white guy with the dreads, huh?
You know what, dude? I have to pay for them. I don't know what.
White guys with dreads?
Yeah, cause like it kind of goes with my personality. Like I got a black girl personality, I got a white girl personality, and my Latina side. You know what I mean?
See, that's why. White guys with dreads.
And then my name is Stephanie. Uh,
The PH.
bro,
Not
I
even an
hate
F.
it. You know what I hate? I hate when they fucking call me Stephanie.
It's Stephanie, yeah.
It's not. That's not my fucking name.
Yeah.
It's literally Stephanie.
Not Stephanie.
I know. No, hey, some guy the other day went to the Angels game, and I was wearing my Tortarbi hat, and this guy literally was like, "Ay, la Barbie," and I was like, "Motherfucker, I actually kind of like it, whatever." But okay, so what happened? Did your aunt and mom get fucked up?
No, they were cool. I just had to. I have to be the martyr for everybody else. Coming up in the new generations, I have
Yeah.
to be the guy that everyone thinks he's like. People think, oh, he is basically like I'm doing crack. Except the only thing that saves me is that I'm moderately successful.
Damn
Like I'm not a
it.
fuck up. So it's like I'll just be like, look, if I was able to do this on weed, it can't be that bad.
Thank you.
Like,
And I hope my dad's listening because, like I said, homeboy did not talk to me for 2 weeks. And I'm like, do you remember drunk Stephanie? She was this other person, and now look, I'm a lady.
no, but that's what happened. That's you. That's on you. You were like you went way too far at some point.
I know.
So now everything you do, they're like, oh, she might fucking be going too far with that.
Yeah. Dude, my mom one time was like, yo creo que esas cosas te están engordando. And I'm like, Mom, I've been fat since before I started smoking. Like, don't be trying to do that reverse psychology bullshit
Every
on me.
reason. With the because of that damn phone, but about the weed now, it's because of the damn weed.
Yeah. It's always hit or miss, man. But that's funny, dude. That's wild. I personally have smoked in front of my mom, but I didn't.
But they get upset about it and stuff. Like, do your parents or do they drink? They seem pretty like laced up, like pretty
Laced
good
up.
people. Like not like they're laced. It's just like
they don't do that.
like they're pretty honest, like
Yeah.
hardworking people that
Yeah.
don't kind of fuck around.
No, no. My dad doesn't do anything at all. He used to drink, and that's it. And then my mom, She fucking loves tequila sunrise, margaritas, palomas.
Those
Like,
are fun. Those,
it's
that's the
really
crazy thing with those too. Is the names sound fun, so you don't even know you're getting fucked up.
exactly. No, the fucking hangover suck. Like, listen, there's many reasons why I stopped drinking, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. Okay, so he's a comedian. In case you didn't catch that, and I want to know how Ernesto got into comedy.
I actually got into comedy. I mean, I'm from the generation. I'm 32, so I'm from the generation of latchkey kids. If you're familiar with that, so a latchkey kid is basically those kids that you had the key to the house. Your parents were working. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I had a single mother, so my mom had like three jobs her whole life.
oh shit.
So it was just we got dressed in the morning, we took ourselves to school, came home,
Damn.
you made yourself food, take care of everything. That's why I didn't do my work. You know what I mean? That's why I failed at school, but the house was alright. You know, we didn't burn the house. But so you would just come home and you were left to your own devices. And around this time, my mom got us cable, so then I just became obsessed with Comedy Central.
Okay.
I would watch all these old school, like East Coast guys. Not even that old school, just I guess like from when I was coming, like Bill Burr. He was a big guy. Todd Barry, Nick DiPaolo, David Tell, all those guys that are still working today.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, dude, my
I
first.
just discovered this guy. I'm not even kidding you.
My first 2 years, I didn't even know it. I was just doing David Tell.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And when you're so influenced by someone, and
Yes.
then you start looking at the videos, and you're like, God damn it, dude.
Sounds just like him. You guys need to look up who Dave Attell is. Dude,
One of the
hilarious.
one of the still like joke writers of our generation.
He's really good.
Right.
Like he's like this with his jokes.
Yeah, and it's like a bunch of non sequiturs. It's quick. It's like he
Non sequiturs, dude. I just graduated, right? And I fucking learned that, and I still don't even remember what it was. That was too much. That was too much for my brain.
That it's the one joke following another joke that has nothing to do with each other. So that doesn't have to be
Okay,
a segue.
yes. Okay, I remember that shit. I'm gonna write this shit down.
So as you can tell, I was pretty obsessed with stand up. You know, like I
Yeah.
was like super into it. Would watch anything funny, and then I honestly like always kind of wanted to do something. I was never gonna be good at like work or going to school, and I knew that. So I was like, let me figure something out. I used to be in a punk band that I had.
Shut
I,
up.
really? We never played. We just played at our house.
Okay, so was that the time where you were smoking weed?
Yeah, that's what we started with my.
Didn't fucking like leave.
Yeah, we definitely. That's when we were just like. I guess we were just trying to figure out an identity. All of us, we were we were early 20s, turning into like adults. I think actually, no funny story is like I'm saying. I think we were trying to discover identities because one of my roommates, when we turned like 22, 23, he started wearing like three-piece suits everywhere. Right. This is in San Bernardino. Like,
oh my god.
Yeah, dude, and he had crashed his car, so he actually had to take his bike to work. Yeah, in three-piece suit, like an idiot, bro. God, dude. So we were really just trying anything out. We used to like go out at night and tag sometimes. Just trying to be anything artsy or something, you know.
And now I'm gonna ask, since you said you tagged.
Yeah.
Did you ever put like Ernesto loves?
Oh, nah. I did it, but I did cringy like Banksy type of art, you know, like kind of trying to be like edgy, like a fucking like I would. I definitely remember this is so cringe. I definitely remember painting on a wall one time, thinking I was like artsy and like starting a debate, and it was like flowers with like fucking like bullets, and then it had like a little banner that said revolution. Okay. Great. And I was like, it's deep. You guys just don't get it. You know, so hacked.
Bro, that's emo. Did you say emo?
For sure. For sure. Yeah. Grew up a scene kid, didn't feel seen.
Pobrecito, que tenía ahí nomás la casa.
I was like that weird punk kid that grew up with cholos. So I was like very confused. I swear to God, dude.
Yeah. That's actually a good one. That was funny.
Yeah.
Don't take his joke. That's his joke.
I used to draw. That was the thing. Like even in middle school, and actually, like one of the first people that told me I could be something was this OG in the block. Like he saw me going to school. Yeah, he saw me going to school in the morning.
This is a story, kids. The cholo told him, go ahead.
Right? So I was walking to school in the morning, and back then you used to put a cool picture in front of your folder. So that was like an Instagram post for the day, right?
Damn it. Another good joke. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
the kids good. You know what I mean? And so was walking to school, and he seen that I was drawing stuff, and he goes, "Oh, I want you to draw me something. So tomorrow I want you to have me like a Virgin Mary with some chucks and like an AK and like fucking weed plants and shit, just some real cholote shit, right?" And then yeah, I drew it and stuff. I copied some stuff from the lowrider magazines my uncle would have. And then this one, I gave it to him the next day, and then he like literally got down on one knee, and he was like, "Oh, like that's what's up." He was all proud of me. And he goes like, "One day you're gonna be the best tattoo artist in the pen, though."
Listen, that it has written motivation all over you. Like, a fucking cholo was like, you're gonna be something in jail, fool.
Yeah, it's like, and then I even like, I never went to jail. I never went to prison, so. Yeah.
That was your cholo guardian angel saving you from the demise.
But it was crazy, man. Yeah, I used to I used to draw. I used to just try to find anything to do, and at some point, like I was 23, coming off of like I ruined another relationship yet again.
Oh no, dun dun dun.
So then it was like, all right, I gotta put my energy into something. I can't be doing this to women. You know what I mean? I can't be doing this to myself.
Wait, what were you doing?
I was just a fucking horrible kid, dude. I was just, trying to figure my life out,
Yeah.
just one mistake after another. So.
Well,
Yeah, so I was started listening to podcasts and stuff. One of the big ones I used to listen to was Skeptic Tank with Ari Shafir, and
I've never heard of him.
yeah, he's this Jewish guy. He did Amazing Racist.
I'm a damn Jew.
And the one time, yeah, he did a really deep episode about starting stand up or just even starting anything that you want to do. It's like start right now. You know what I mean?
Damn.
And I just took it to heart, and I was like, yeah, if I'm gonna fail, because I would listen to, you know, comedians talk about how yeah they failed for years before they became successful. So I was like, if I'm gonna keep failing at something, let me make it something I'm gonna love doing. And I had never even gone to a comedy show, and I went to an open mic, and then yeah, the rest is history. This was in Riverside, and I've been doing comedy 8 years now. It's been wild.
Round of applause, sir.
Thank you. It's been a crazy, crazy time, but it's been cool, man.
Crazy time. So, tell me who is, if you can, top 5 comics that just was like for you to want to really pursue.
Oh man, I definitely Greg Giraldo was one of my top comedians.
Really?
I literally,
That's so, I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that.
I just
Go ahead.
wanted to be him so bad when I was a
Okay.
kid. Honestly, to be honest, I wanted to be Anthony Bourdain, and
Yeah.
and I failed at that, and I only ever became a panadero.
You
But
gotta make money.
yeah, dude, I used to be a panadero. Actually, low key, I'm gonna take a quick sidetrack, but how we were talking about that I used to make bread and I used to sell weed. Recently, I did a video for Like, which is BuzzFeed's sister Latino company. They showcase Latino artists and stuff. And I was featured on this video where it's panaderos try another panadero's bread or whatever. And this is how much I'm trying to like just be a better person. Is like I did that video. I didn't have any, scales or any mixing bowls, anything. I just made it everything by hand, but I weighed everything out with that gram scale. That I used to sell weed
It
with.
came in handy, bro. Like,
Literally,
it's like, oh shit, I gotta make fun. What do I weigh it with? The weed scale.
yeah, dude. Like, did it how you used to? Like, you take the scale and then put a solo cup on it, and then put the weed in there and measure it in there. That's how I did. I just would like a few grams at a time, that harina and shit. Right, but
That's fucking funny, dude.
but let's get back to it, dude. Greg Giraldo, I wanted to be Greg Giraldo because he was super smart. Like a
It's actually handsome for like.
yeah, dude. Like Patrice O'Neill said in Tough Crowd, he had he had independent film hair too. He was like an independent, good look, like one of those indie film guys.
No, yeah, he did have a great set of hair, literally.
But he was like, I think he was like a high level like lawyer, and he went to Harvard or Yale or like a crazy. Yeah, and then he gave all that up to do comedy, which I was always like, wow, dude, that's amazing, right? I like that a
That's
lot.
a big fuck you to your parents, real quick.
Yeah.
Like, college. I'm gonna go be a comedian.
But and then still do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
no,
still be
yeah,
one of the best.
100%. So him, and then who else?
Bill Burr, I've always really liked
Bill
because
Burr,
he's
dude,
been funny
classic.
forever.
Fuck
He's
yeah.
been funny forever. He doesn't give a fuck, and like he's uncancelable because he, he fucking you put your worst foot forward so for so many years. It's like,
Yeah.
what are they gonna talk about that you already didn't make fun of, right?
Damn it.
Obviously, Louis C.K. That guy was he was one of the biggest guys when I was coming of age and
I'm
stuff.
not gonna lie, I've never heard of this one.
Louis C.K.
Swear.
The guy that supposedly jerked off, or hey, believe all women, he jerked off in front of like his openers or whatever. But it's a whole thing. But that guy,
You're like idol right there.
that guy, undeniably funny, dude. Well, here's the thing about comedy is we're not perfect. Richard Pryor, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's not about being perfect. It's about looking at the imperfections in life and then being able to make fun of them. And and knowing that we're also not perfect. That's what it's like that's such a trope in comedy where it's where you just make fun of yourself.
Yeah, self-deprecating.
So it starts there. Like, that's when you're first starting to do comedy. Your first like 2 minutes are just self-deprecating. You're just making fun of yourself.
I totally do that.
That's like the old tricks that you're picking up as you come.
Yeah. Like, listen, right now, there's a big ass motherfucking pimple right here.
Do I see it from the side over here? It's catching like a side shadow over here. It looks like a skyline, like a LA skyline right now.
It's fucking like Halloween is here, children. Like, fuck, dude, I hate this shit.
You got a wart.
That's what it looks like. It's grown. Oh god, dude, boy. Yeah. Oh my god. Anyways, enough of the fucking self-deprecating that we were talking about. You were saying?
Yeah, dude, Louis C.K., Bill Burr, Richard Pryor. There's also this really cool cassette that I have that I used to listen to, which is Andrew Dice Clay. Do you know him?
Yes. Dude,
Yes,
it's fucking funny.
I
like his personality. I feel like I kind of match a little, but like girl version, obviously.
You think so? Like, what do you think about him being like stuck in that personality? Like where he just has to be that guy now. It's similar, I think, to like those people that go viral for a character.
Yeah.
And now you have to be that character at the show.
Yeah, I get it. Like that does suck to an extent because as comedians, like as the years come, you're growing, your material's changing. The material is changing with you as your life, like your life.
Yeah, that's the best part to see about comedians.
Exactly. Right? So for him to consistently have to be like that sucks. I would say that sucks. Unless like that's genuinely him and he's happy really being him like that the whole fucking time.
I think he just consumed him.
And I'm a sailor. Do you cuss a lot in your comedy?
I do, dude. I talk about crazy. Like I try to push the envelope. That's currently like what my 45 minutes is about right now. Is like
45.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot of time. It's hard to fucking do 15 into 30. I haven't reached 45.
You know what? It gets easier the more opportunities you have to actually like do that long time because when you're coming up and you're doing 5 minutes, 10 minutes here, 12 minutes, 15 at the most, like you feel like you try to do crowd work or whatever, but you feel like you really got to get to the joke. Here's the joke exactly how I would, or here's the joke, in format. And then when you're doing a longer set, you could do the joke and then kind of expand on it a little bit more, So you're just stretching out your legs. So it definitely is.
Damn, I gotta fucking pick my fat ass leg up right now.
It definitely is daunting when you start like 45 minutes and stuff, but like I was saying, yeah, I try to push the envelope with my stand up. I curse, I talk about stuff that like people like say male comics aren't supposed to talk about, like sexual assault or like
dark humor.
Dark humor definitely. Like I was raised by a gay stepdad. I talk about gay people all the time. I feel like I have a pretty good understanding. Even though I'm not gay. Appa. Yeah, that's actually funny. I'll be like people sometimes I'll be kind of feminine. People are like, "What are you gay?" And I'm like, "Thanks, I'm half." Actually, half.
Step. That's fucking funny,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, dude. I try to talk about a lot of stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Talk about weed sometimes also.
Yeah. but you're cussing, you're getting vulgar, and then you also said you do clean comedy.
I tried to, yeah. Like most recently, I did a like I don't know, like a 15-minute clean set, which felt like a lot to me. I was like, oh, you know.
Yes.
And it's crazy too because they'll send you like the booker, they'll send you like whatever, like the itinerary or here's the breakdown of how the show's gonna go
Yeah.
down. Nobody cares, nobody saying this or that, and then you go and you really try to stay on board, and then the comic right after you, they're trying to be edgy, so they come out, they're like, "Hey, what's going on? Fuck, shit, puss," and then they don't get in trouble, and you're like, I could have just been regular, you know.
Yeah.
But it's a challenge, so that's the part that I enjoyed about it is trying to switch up words. Cause it made me realize too is there's some jokes that I curse or I purposely go out of my way to be more shocking than I need to be because the jokes will work given the circumstances where you could be clean, as well. Like I have a joke where I say the F word, but I don't have to say that. I could just say queers, and if I yelling queers is enough.
F word and queer. How does they?
You might be thinking of fuck, but I'm talking about the.
Oh, wow, that literally went right above my fucking head, bro. Listen, my
That's the
friend
N word.
told me that the bleach is getting to me because I didn't catch that at all.
Was that Barbie, dude? More Barbie than torta these days.
You know what? We're deleting that. Okay. That was a good one. I'll give you that one. Okay. So 8 years you said you've been doing comedy?
Yeah, 8 years, maybe a little more. Yeah.
Okay. Out of the 8 years that you've been doing comedy, what is your most favorite place to perform or have performed at?
I think my absolute favorite place is I think Ontario Improv. It's like I feel like I like going back there and performing because I started stand up in the IE. So I
Okay.
started out in Riverside, and when I was coming up doing mics, it was like that's the dream. One day I'm gonna get to be on that stage. And luckily, I've worked that club many times now, and the club is nice. There's a lot of enough people to where you kind of feel famous a little bit, after this.
How many how many people?
I think it's like 400 people, so it's not crazy, but it's still like it's dope. You know what I mean? Especially when it fills out, it looks nice, and the staff is really nice too. Coming up there, I played that club a lot with Richard Villa.
Okay,
And,
that's the homie.
Yeah, and he was one of the first people that I would go on the road with and stuff, and he taught me a lot. Like we always get like paid out, and then we'll cash out the whatever employees that we can and tip them out and stuff. And then I like the green room too. My name's in the green room.
Nice.
So that I like that. But there's also like I really like Levity Oxnard lately. I really like that spot. Phil
How big
Medina.
is that? Because that one looks like
That
it's
one's
big.
about 500, maybe a little more, but
Yeah.
it's dope too. And then of course Levity and Improv, they're the same company,
Yes.
so it's the same vibe. Like it's the staff really nice and everything. And they try to hook up the comics, in the green room and stuff. So that one I've been really into too. And then I really like playing in Vegas a lot, although I don't get a lot of chance to play there. But I've done the LA Comedy Club a few times, and when you get a chance to play Vegas, that's a dope room because you can't be like weak because you can't do local stuff. Even if you're a comic from Vegas, you're having so many tours that you have a table from Colorado, somebody from Wisconsin,
Yeah.
someone from Canada.
That's why I like going to Vegas because you will never see the same motherfucker.
It's cool. So yeah, definitely a lot of dope spots, but I think my favorite for right now is the Ontario Improv Club. I played on the move. So.
Nice. I've never performed there yet, is what I need to say. I
Yeah.
have not yet performed there. But I went to go see a comedian there, and I'm going to bomb his name, but I think it's Corey Holcomber,
Corey Holcomber?
something like that. He's a brother. He's fucking funny.
Oh, I think
I'm
he has a
butchering his name.
podcast, yeah.
Corey
I know who you're talking about. I don't know.
Chrome or Comb.
He's like a chubbier guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude. But when
Yeah,
I say
real
dark
one.
humor, listen. When I say dark humor, the dark humor is like these women are in the audience like this.
He keeps it real as fuck.
Oh, dude, I was cracking up the whole time because I know it's comedy. Like women can be sensitive. Sorry, girls, I'm fucking sensitive. I know, but when it comes to comedy, like that has to like literally leave, you know. And this is two comedians saying this that it's jokes, people, you know.
No, jokes, dude. A lot of the times we don't even believe this shit we be saying either.
Yeah.
Dude. You know what I
It's
mean?
nonsense sometimes, right?
Yeah, that's what makes it funny. We're being absurd, you know? That's like, and that's crazy because you think people would get it, and then those people that don't, it's like, you gotta be retarded, dude. You gotta be. How do you go and buy tickets to a comedy show, get dressed, drive to the show, sit there, order drinks, watch two comics, and then get offended and forget that it's a show?
My gosh. So at that, hold on one second, guys. We have a special guest coming in right now. Yes? Hello? Come in.
Pásale.
Bueno,
¿Cómo estamos?
buenas noches, buenas
Oh,
noches.
guys,
Mucho gusto.
it's my roommate.
Mira,
Mother, come.
¿te gustaría probar
Sí.
un tamal de Guatemala?
Yo me trajo un tamal de Guatemala.
Sí, espero te guste.
Okay, nice.
So,
Muy
man.
delicioso.
So, mom, say hi. You gotta get in the camera.
¿Usted lo hizo?
Hi, everybody.
No, when,
Oh, I wish.
when my grandma was alive, we would make them, but it's too much damn work. So heck no. We buy the Guatemalan tamales from, ¿cómo se llama la marqueta?
El Rancho Meat Market.
El Rancho Meat Market in Anaheim, guys. They sell Guatemalan food. This is something that I want to introduce to the homie Ernesto. This is a Guatemalan tamal, guys. It's completely different than, you know, what you guys are used to with Mexican tamales. This is like my joke, guys. It's fatter, it's much moist, just like my cooch. So he's gonna taste it. The tamal, the tamal.
What's the biggest difference in between this tamal and like a Mexican tamal?
Okay, so if I don't know if you can see here, but you see the
La
leaf,
hoja verde.
la hoja verde that we
plátano.
use, the plátano.
Sí,
Instead of the maíz.
Yes, and then obviously look at the size and everything, and
Yes.
even the texture and stuff like that.
It is a lot bigger. I've heard that about these tamales.
Have you tried it?
No, that's-
Never.
Taste it.
Okay, so taste it,
¿De
and
qué es?
is it pollo ese o de res?
No, creo que era de puerco, pero. Pero.
Taste.
Mm.
What does the Mexican say about the one?
It's a lot mushier than the Mexican one, obviously, and I think it has like what is this like sauce on top?
Sí,
Ajá.
exacto. Recado le llamamos nosotros.
Recado.
Sí, es salsita roja, ¿verdad? Pero le ponemos a Lara condimentos también.
¿O no le traes el limón?
Como guajillo. No.
I'm trying to get to the carne in here so
Yeah,
I can taste
and
it.
yeah, we don't put like massive amounts either.
Yeah, it's like really in there.
Yeah, and then sometimes there's meat. I mean, bones on the meat.
Oh,
so
I actually
you
thought
know.
I felt something hard. I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I'll be honest.
It
I
cooks
don't
better,
mind
but
that.
I'm like, dude.
Carne de puerco que le pusieron. Pero están ricos. ¿Te gusta?
It's good. La masa is good. It actually has the same texture as like mashed potatoes a little bit.
Uh-huh. It's just soft, like that's why.
Yeah.
I was
There's verduras in here too, like a
Chile.
pepper or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's delicious. I like it.
It's not bad at all. Yeah. It's better than the Salvadorian one.
Thank you.
Salvadorians be putting anything in it. They be having like fucking un tamal de fresa. Get the fuck out of here. Pinche pastel que me dio. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And this is toast.
Yeah, she just brought up that. We don't. It's not like.
Yeah. Regularmente se lo comen con toast or
Okay. It's good.
it's good.
We
It's not
put
bad.
limon on top of. I put limon on top of it.
Yeah, you know,
Is that standard though?
No, for I just do it. I saw my daddy do it. So I was like, I guess.
qué bueno.
Thank you, mom.
Thank you.
Okay, pues,
Bye, roommate.
Bye.
I'm gonna put this down so I don't chew the whole time.
Excuse me. What do you think?
Yeah.
It's different, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely. Honestly, I was like, here we go with the bullshit, dude. I'm gonna hate it right now because I fucking can't stand the Salvadorian ones. They're like, these are mushy, but like not as mushy.
Yeah.
So it's still like uniform when you
Uh-huh.
can go for an actual spoonful or
Yeah.
forkful,
Yeah.
whatever like that. The flavors are obviously really good too. Although I think that there was like a hueso in there.
Yeah.
I hate hueso.
That's the one. Me too. Oh, dude, trust me. Like that's the one thing that I'm just like, bro, take the motherfucking bones. But I mean, that's how you cook it better. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I get it, but take it out faster. You know what I mean? Like,
they do that. I mean,
pinche conmigo.
I know, dude. Boom, I'm gonna send you my dental work.
Oh shit, delete.
But you know they do that in Salvador in the pollo con pan. Sometimes they put like a chicken leg in there too, and it's like, what the fuck is it? It's supposed to be a sandwich, like
Yeah, yeah.
So I can imagine it being messy cuando tiene el bone.
Yeah,
like,
it's the, oh shit,
big in
there's
there.
a tooth about to come out.
But it's good, dude. It's good. I like it. It's not as crazy as I thought it was gonna be.
And by the way, since we're talking about Guatemala, I'm gonna say this because I'm tired of people being confused. Pollo Campero is de Guatemala.
That's the best fried chicken, hands down, dude. That's the best
Did we
fried.
just become best friends?
And let me tell you something. My girlfriend's white and she agrees. I don't know how much power there is in her vote, but she does agree.
It clearly matters.
Oh, you know what? She's half Ecuadorian, so there's something there. You know.
Dude, my cousin's mom, well, my tia obviously, but not from my mom's side, is from Ecuador.
Nice.
Yeah.
They eat guinea pigs over there, so maybe next time I come.
No, it's in Peru.
De Ecuador también. They're Ecuador and Peru are pretty close.
They're bordering.
Yeah, so they're like it's fucking rainforest shit.
Yeah.
So
Whatever the fuck comes, like
a kui or gui or something they call it like
guinea
that. Yeah.
guinea pigs, right?
Yeah, guinea pigs.
Is that? That's not a hamster. No.
It's like a big hamster.
You're right. They do look like a big ass
It's like a big hamster, and they look good, dude. They be like putting them on a stick and shit. They look like what it looks like. You know when you ever see like a roasted pig with like a tomato in it or an
I don't
apple.
even like looking at that shit like that.
Oh, but it looks like a small one of
A
those.
little baby one.
Yeah.
Fucking the one from the fetus.
So yeah, I don't really fuck with pork that much either.
Me
So I didn't
either.
think I was gonna fuck with that, but I like it. Yeah.
You know, I cannot have menudo.
I fucking hate.
Wait, which one? No, I can't have pozole. Well, actually, I don't have both of those.
Pozole?
Fuck no. If it's chicken, I'm down. But if it's pork, listen.
Es porque le ponen un chingo de huesos and all kinds of shit.
I've had it twice already, and it feels like something's gonna come out.
Red or green one?
I think they've both been green. I don't like red. But I'm not a pork person anyway, so I was like, hell no. So I get it. There's like it's rare. I'll be like, no, I quiero de pollo.
Yeah,
you know.
I don't fuck with pork like that. Like bacon, maybe even. But then, if you ever do that thing where like you're eating bacon and then remember it's pork and then it can't stop tasting like fucking pig ass or something. It's like what a mistake
So
this
you
was.
ate butthole before is what you're saying.
I have. It's not like a pig asshole. And I'm also not just freelancing. Not just out here eating anyone's ass. But I have dabbled,
I
I've partaken in some, some libations.
Asian?
Libations. Libations like fucking alcohol or like,
Big word. Bro. I thought when somebody gets high, like their brain cells like just like
I watch a lot of just informative shit on YouTube. That's my shit.
Damn man.
Yeah. I'm huge into right now. I'm huge into what? I'm really huge into the Mesoamerica time right now. Like fucking Egypt, all that shit. I'm so lit on that right now, dude.
What is the dance go?
Yeah. So that's all I spend my time doing. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, I don't have
You
to.
ever get baked and watch the fucking Animal Channel?
I used to. Yeah, I used to. Now it's just like. Now it's like before. I feel like they used to just give you the straight up rap on what was happening. Yeah. Now they'll be like, come with us while we follow a family of chimps. And they give them like personalities and shit. And then like halfway through the documentary, one of them dies. You're like, I don't want this. I'm just.
Right? You wouldn't believe what happened. I saw a baby monkey get eaten by piranhas in Brazil. Like, talk about like Animal Planet.
Piranhas fuck shit up too.
Bro.
That's like a '90s villain thing, right?
It's crazy. It's crazy. I was like, oh my god, that's actually really sad.
Because they used to talk about piranhas in cartoons.
I was enjoy my trip. Bye, monkey.
Wait, you saw it in real life?
That's what I meant.
Oh, I
I
thought
was in Brazil in the Amazon. and we're walking, and then a bunch of monkeys are coming in with a little baby on top, and then it
And
got
it's so human, huh?
that dude. It's literally like hanging
It's
on.
had the mom.
Get tristeza, dude. The mom and the baby monkey fall in, and the mom's trying to like get out and then grab the baby's already dead, slaughtered, like blood everywhere, bro. I was just like, okay, I witnessed that.
That's pretty.
Everybody asked me, by the way, did you record it? Like,
I was
no.
gonna ask, why not?
Cause I was like, oh my god. Like it was just it was crazy. Like, you know, there's people that fucking
And people,
instead of helping someone get their ass beat, like, you know, I would be the person like, hey, get the fuck off it. Instead,
Brazil were like, this shit happens every
yeah,
other day.
these people, they're fucking humans living on top of piranhas on little houses. That's wild to me. No, no, thank you.
No, monkeys are fucking nice. I recently for Mother's Day, me and my girl, we took our moms. We introduced them to each other, but they can't.
You're like, hey, monkey, this is not
One of them
monkey.
doesn't speak English and one of them doesn't speak Spanish, so they can't communicate.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So we just took them to like an animal sanctuary, and they had all these animals that they rescued from like. So they have little stories, and there was like 5 little monkeys, like this small, but they were just like you could read their stories, and it was like, oh, that we rescued these from an apartment in Queens from a drug dealer monkeys.
How the fuck did these motherfuckers get, like, how?
Dude, they literally had also like, oh, this is an alligator that we got from someone's apartment, like shit like that. You know what I mean?
Where was this place?
And fucking up by, I have no idea. It was like we found it on Groupon.
You're like, this sounds like a good day.
It was like
Fucking
25
awesome.
bucks. That's it.
So, can they communicate now or what?
What the monkey? The
Fucking
the
no.
monkey?
Yeah, dude, your mom and
Nah, dude, they, what do they got to talk about? Less cheese, man. You know what I mean? I'd just be like, Loki, I'd be with my girl, like, my mom would be saying stuff to her.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, oh, dile que si quiere algo de comer. And my girl would be like, what did she say? And I'm like, she said you look like a fucking lesbian. So then we have to even fucking translate anymore because I don't.
Dude.
But, I mean, like, less cheese, man. Everyone gets along this way.
Oh my god, I'm so dead. All right, so we're close to wrapping up soon, but I do want to ask you, what are you currently working on? What do you got going on? Shows, everything. Tell the people, man.
So me and my girl, she's a comic too. We produce Los Angeles Secret Comedy. We mostly produce our shows in Pico Rivera, although we have done some shows elsewhere. That's at the Private Suite, so that's our production company is Los Angeles Secret Comedy. We put on dope shows, and the Private Suite is a comedy club, an independent comedy club in Pico Rivera. It's like a little modest club. I'm the booker and producer there, so all the shows there I've been putting together. That's what I've been working on, like for the most part. All the scheduling, reaching out to like comics, using my 8 years of experience, reaching out to comics and getting dope headliners to come out to the hood. You know what I mean? Because it's motherfuckers from like TV and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just calling in favors and getting people to come out to Pico Rivera, putting on shows for cheap, and it's like it's dope. I like it. We're not trying to get rich. You know what I mean? We're just trying to put on dope shows, give comics some opportunities, and pay some comics. Like she's pointed herself. So on September 12th, we're actually gonna have Stephanie on one of our showcase, which is the Private Suite presents Rising Stars. And that show is kind of like our new faces, where we're bringing in all these comics that we've noticed are kind of making noise in the comedy scene, whether it's the Inland Empire, San Diego, Vegas, LA, or wherever it may be. We're trying to get them all down here so we can, give you guys a little bit of, action so you guys can understand who's going to be up next, pretty much. There's going to be the next wave of funny at the Private Suite. We're putting all that together, and, we're kind of just looking forward to getting all those shows going and kind of making it like known that we're doing shows there because a lot of people still don't know about that spot.
Yeah. I've actually performed there. Sergio El Checo.
Yeah.
He's also a comedian, and it's really a cool spot. It's very like intimate. So What did we say? September 12th, guys.
September 12th, we got the Private Suite Presents the Rising Stars with Stephanie. We got Drew Martinez. We got Lisa. We got my buddy Ace Murdoch, who I've been touring with. So it's just like a mix of comics, like, some newer, some a little more experienced, but from all over SoCal coming together for one awesome night. And the tickets are super affordable. You guys could look those up on the Instagram, the private suite, or you can look me up Ernesto Ledesma.comedy. Ask me about it or figure it out. I got everything pretty much linked right there on the profile, man. We're excited to have you. We're excited to have all these other comics, and like you said, you've been there before. It is a dope spot. We're making it bigger. I think last time you were there, it was like a cap at 55 seats. Now we have 75 seats easy, and we actually just got more chairs, so we're thinking of pulling out some tables, so we could possibly have room for bring out these bigger comics, so we could do like 100 seaters, and it's all ran by comedians. It's supported by the community, and we don't believe in performing for exposure, so we try to get all our comics paid at least a little something for their efforts, because that's important. So many comics like work for free because everybody, like you're doing something, all of a sudden everybody wants to support you, but they want it for free, and that's not real support. We gotta keep the arts going. You pay for shows, you pay for a comic to come out for them to get better, and then that way you actually feel like and invested in a comic. So now when they're because motherfuckers want to go to Alfred Robles and be like, now they're there and dope. But so many people also supported Alfred Robles before he was selling every place out. You know what I
I
mean?
just saw him last night, dude, at the comedy store.
So funny, yeah.
And I went up to him and I was like, hey man, I just want to say like you're fucking doing badass, and I appreciate he gave me advice, which is, he put it on social media, but to me, he was talking to me. He said, spend money on quality pictures and film. And ever since I saw that, I said, okay, we need to do that.
That was the biggest, I think, difference for him and then a lot of other comics is that they have a camera guy that comes along with them. They get high quality stuff because every show, something happens at every show where it's like, wow, this was just for us. And luckily, you have somewhere there, you're not thinking about it. You're just in the moment and somebody captures that moment. That's what you're able to put out. You don't have to give out your act. You can put out those special moments. People come, they want to be a part of that moment next, and that's how it keeps it going. But yeah, man, everybody wants to support you when you're big and famous, but this is where it counts, especially like for us, like she's Latina, I'm Latino. A lot of the people that we put up at the private suite are Latino, and it's not like on purpose so much. It's just that that's who we're around.
And we need to help each other out, us
Exactly.
Latinos, because
Yeah.
there's we didn't get into it, but bad experiences of being a comic. There's good and bad in everything, but at the end of the day, like it's really cool when Latinos actually can truly help each other, because we understand each other, and we know our struggles. Everything's very similar, no matter what country you're from. But to be united and help one another and do it right, it's really to give back. So I appreciate you being here, man. I'm excited to be at your show again. It's gonna be Friday, September 12th.
At the private suite in Pico Rivera. My name is Ernesto Ledesma. You can look me up at ernestoledesma.comedy on Instagram, the private suite on Instagram, Los Angeles Secret Comedy on Instagram, and find all the tickets for everything there.
Hell yeah, man. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll be posting, keep you guys updated. You'll see the shows and all the information. And I just want to say thank you, man. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having me.
You're funny. Please follow this guy, dude. He's hilarious. Like, he's just being him, man. I'm being me. And we had a great fucking time.
Catch it before we're famous, I'm telling you.
Literally, dude. All right, guys. Peace out. Suck a dick.